So you've just come from your set on Drum and Bass Arena. Were the NASS goers as crazy as expected?
Yeah, it was fucking amazing, to be honest.
Yeah, man, epic. It got, like, towards the end, it got really, really packed. Like, couldn't really see the end of the crowd, so yeah, it was amazing.
You've been a little quiet on the releases side at the moment. Is that a sign of maybe an album dropping soon?
Nah, we're not doing anything.
We've given up on music. We're just chilling, man. Like we chill all week.
We just sit on beaches and just play guitar.
So when's it dropping, the album?
We don't have an exact date yet, but it's not going to be till next year sometime.
A couple of months ago, you both sang for Criss and One Extra. Yeah. Is that something you'd want to do a bit more of, or was that a one-off?
Yeah, I mean, we're loving the radio thing. It's quite fun. I mean, it's just good fun, man.
Yeah, no, we really enjoy the whole like presenting thing. Like, yeah, we could potentially end up being more interested in something like that eventually. I
mean, yeah, because we've been filming a lot of hospital events as well, and like we're kind of getting a bit of a reputation as like the Anthem deck of hospital, like without the Geordie accents. But
you didn't like that?
It's because we've got awful Geordie accents.
First and foremost, with a crowd reaction like that, just what's it like being on stage?
It's a privilege, isn't it? I was in Urban Art Films yesterday in Austria. I've come down here, absolutely tipping it down with the rain, but the vibes in there are brilliant. I mean, that's what you DJ for, you know. You come out on the road and the reception you get from the crowd is fantastic. And this year especially, drum and bass seems so strong, you know what I mean? It's like everywhere I'm going around the world, the vibes are there, and it's just beautiful to see the crowd in full force enjoying it.
I was going to ask you about that, you know, how do you feel about the drum and bass world now, how it's evolved since, you know, the days of Sanctuary and things like that?
I mean, obviously Sanctuary was a great era, you know, and every scene has its eras. I think the great thing about drum and bass is the longevity, you know, the fact that it lasts so long and it transfers from generation to generation, you know. Like we did Hackney Weekend a couple of weeks ago for the BBC, and that was incredible, you know. And I can't tell you. I mean, 2012's been my busiest year ever. Seems to be getting stronger, and the vibes out there are great.
What do you think of NASS Festival then? It's exciting, isn't it?
Well, it's brilliant. I mean, I've been coming here for years now, you know, and the guys put on a great festival, great organisation, a lot of stuff for people to do. Unfortunately, the weather this year hasn't been fantastic, but from the looks of things, no one gives a shit, you know what I mean? Everyone's out there, they're just like, you know what, sod it.
If you were in a situation where all you had to survive was cake, what type of cake would it be?
Cake? Yeah. It's got to be some mud cake, innit? Keep it going, man. Chocolate cake. Keep the energy, bruv. I'll tell you what, I'm running on about 3 hours sleep now. So anything that's got like a bit of sugar, a bit of energy, keep me going, man. I don't mind.
So you go, you heard it here first. Andy C chose chocolate cake.
Okay, other than getting wet, who have you been checking out this evening?
You?
Can you tell me a bit about Erb N Heroes?
Yeah, Erb N Heroes is like it's a band that we put together with some of my friends. They started building a studio opposite mine. They were in a successful sort of punk indie band. They were on EMI. And we was just like, let's start making some music together. We played the tracks to a few labels, like Finger Licking. They were jumping at it. You know, they basically, a lot of people were interested in what we're doing. So we shot a video on Wednesday. Obviously, my drum and bass career, I'm going to keep it going, work hard at it. But the way people are acting with the Erb N Heroes stuff, it's like it's something that I could see being very successful.
I was going to say, how have you found working with players?
Players been really good. Like Pascal's really on point. You know, he just seems like a really nice guy. Hype is all cool. He's hype. You know what I mean? It's a privilege to be part of it. You know, or have some releases on that label.
We've looked back at the NASS lineup over the last 4 years, and you played every single year. What do you love about NASS to want to come back again?
If I'm being honest, NASS is the only festival I really look forward to. From the first year, I was like blown away. It's probably some of the first festivals I started doing, so it actually means quite a lot to me. So and over the years I've seen it grow, and it's just got bigger, bigger.
You're very early. So what are you going to do with your spare time? Maybe catch a tan or get a Mr. Whippy?
Probably, or have a swim outside in one of the puddles. Nah, I thought I'd come down a bit early, man, because as I said, NASS, I love NASS here. I bought my skates this time, so I'm actually going to have a little go. It's been about 10 or 8 years or something since I've been on skates, so we're going to do a bit of that, get some food.
If you're stranded on a desert island and you can survive by eating just one type of cake for the rest of your life, what cake would it be?
One type of cake? Oh, carrot cake, why not? Sweet, and it's got vegetables in it. That's all you need.
You've not been producing a great deal as of late. Have you got any new material coming up?
No, what it is, it's all the gigs. It's I mean, it's so hard to balance both production and DJing. You're touring, and the only time that you get is on the plane, and that's the time that you want to sleep and catch up. And like, some people can really do it, but me, like, I need to sleep, man. Otherwise, I look even more ugly than I look. But
Is this the first time you played at NASS?
I think so, yeah. Really good though. Really good vibe. What I like is played in Motion Takeover tent and his arena, and it was like the sound in there was terrific. You know, it was tearing it. Like, you know, you could hear it from coming down the road. Like, really good, really good.
Obviously, being Nicky Blackmarket, you've been around for a long time. You know, what do you think of the scene these days compared to back in the day?
It's good, yeah, it's healthy. Yeah. Obviously things don't stay the same, do you know what I mean? Things keep moving on, progressing. I think it's healthy.
So you're happy with the way it's turning out?
Oh, definitely, yeah, definitely.
If you were stuck in the jungle, you had no way of getting out or anything, and all you had to survive on was cake, what sort of cake would it be?
Cake is... Oh, that's a hard one, because lemon cake. Lemon cake's quite nice.
You're going for the lemon?
Lemon cake, yeah.
Yeah, we're NASS virgins. It's the first time we've been here, man. So we're just taking a look around, and you know, it all looks pretty good. A couple of warehouses out there. Sound system is pretty loud. So yeah, looking forward to it.
You guys have been around drum and bass for ages, and you've probably seen the drum and bass scene develop. How do you think it's evolved?
Well, you know, drum and bass has been evolving for the last sort of 15, 18 years, from the early days of jungle into drum and bass. You know, I think right about now it's as open as it's ever been. It's as accessible as it's ever been. You know, you've got various different subgenres within drum and bass. You know, some drum and bass is even crossing over into the national charts and stuff. So it's a great time for drum and bass at the moment. Yeah, at the end of the year we've got a brand new album coming out. It's going to be our second studio album. It's called Wall of Sound, and there's various collaborations on that album. Should be released around October or November on New State Recordings, and everything that we do at the moment is being geared towards that.
We upload a lot of music from up and coming producers. Do you have any words of wisdom for those guys?
Yeah, I think, you know, it's obviously quite hard to kind of break through in the music business. I think in this day and age, not only is your music got to be good, but you know, you're going to have to have a kind of good plan. You're going to have to kind of like get your music on social network sites. You're going to have to network yourself and get to know people. And you know, there's just so many facets that you need nowadays. So all you can do is just keep banging on the door and believe in yourself and your music, and hopefully that will, you know, carry you through.
How are you finding Relentless NASS?
I'm fucking spannered. Thank you very much. www.facebook.com Dream1985. I'm a lion on the mic, you're lying on the mic. I'm a firefly shining bright on a dark night. Pedigree pitbull ready to bite you in a bar fight. Piranha type guy, mind of a predator. Nevertheless, I'm fresher than ever. You'll never be better. Better be ready, cause I'm taking your head if you're getting clever. Medics have edit of my genetics at a molecular level. I'm ready to go, ready to flow, ready for anything. And for those who don't know, I'm a motherfucking below the belt blows. Oh no, Popo ain't gonna help. I lower the tone like nobody else. And generally I'll forget the bars after that because it's a fucking work in progress.
Well, it was a bit more than one bar, but it was very good. It was
Sleep Deprivation, new album coming at some point this fucking year when I can be asked to fucking do it.